Hello, and we are live. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to our weekly PDAX webinar, where we talk about everything blockchain. Hello, everyone. Musta? How's everyone here? Teacher ka na tayo. So, hello, everyone. Let me invite over our regular over here, Nicole. Hey, Nicole, what's up?
Hello, magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. What's up, Kyle? Dito na
Hi.
naman ako.
Hi, everyone, and welcome again once more to our weekly webinar where we talk about everything blockchain and helping you, our viewers, and our clients get started with cryptocurrencies with a long journey of long and new journey of cryptocurrencies. No? So, hello to all our viewers. Hi, Joshua. Hi, Lawrence. Hi, Ibarita, TJ,
Ayan,
Yasmin.
si
Dami
Lauren.
natin newbie here, excited to learn more. Welcome, Rona. Welcome, Nina. Exciting, very exciting. Kagulat naman yung palakpak ka lang or pumatok.
Si Kyle kasi
Para
mahilig
magising
pumalakpak.
kayo. Para magising kayo. No? Ayun, shout out po kay RJ. Hi, RJ. So, welcome all. And kung nakita niyo yung topic or the theme of this webinar today, it's more of understanding the basics of cryptocurrencies, aka Crypto 101. So alam namin na maraming bago pa lang, maraming newbies. And especially because bago talaga yung cryptocurrencies in the world of blockchain. So our goal here in this webinar, we'll switch it up a bit. Instead of interviews or news, we'll be having this as a regular, no? Na kumbaga parang intro to cryptocurrencies. And we'll entertain Q&A, questions and answers from you, our audience. No? So, let's get started na. Nicole, shall we?
All right, let's go.
Sige. Actually, comment kayo where galing saan kayo.
Hello
And
sa mga
tag your friends.
Hello, Alexandra.
Hey, Alexandra, welcome.
Kumain na ba kayo? Have you guys eaten dinner? Where are you watching from? Watching from saan? Manila?
Yun, Manila.
Where in the
Alam ko
Philippines?
last week, Saudi, di ba? Oh, Qatar.
Yun. Ay, okay. Watching from Qatar.
Welcome,
Nice.
Yetski. Welcome. And thank you for joining us, no? General
Yeah,
Trias,
here.
hello. Hello, Yasmin. Welcome. So, ayun, invite your friends lang because this week will be exciting, brief, and special announcements as usual at the end. And ano pa, Nicole? Ano pa yung ma-expect? Yes, may pag-giveaway pa tayo. No? Alright, sige. Game, let's begin. Let's begin, Nicole. So,
Alright.
Before we get started, may mga paalala at advisory notice lang kami to our viewers. No? So, number 1, the views and opinions that are expressed in this webinar are only that of the presenters and do not necessarily reflect the company's views. Okay? So, us as hosts, we may have our own views, no? So, they don't necessarily reflect the company's views. Next is, the statements being made are not to be treated as investment or financial advice. Hindi po kami investment advisors. Wala kaming binibenta sa inyo. So, please exercise caution when buying and selling cryptocurrencies as they are highly volatile. All right. And now that that's out of the way, let's move on to the next slide, Nicole. So, as I said sa community namin, if you haven't joined our Facebook community, mag-join kayo. Lilink namin yung Facebook community namin there sa comments. So, one thing we want is tanong lang kayo during this webinar. We'll answer it. And we'll be giving away 300 pesos in Bitcoin to one lucky commenter / commenter. So, maging active kayo, basically. No? At the end of the webinar, we'll be announcing the winner. So, comment, tanong, invite your friends, and stand a chance to win 300 pesos in Bitcoin. All right? Ayun, parang learning na, Nicole. Parang learning cryptocurrencies. Learning and earning. Di ba magandang combo yan? No? So, let's get started. Nicole, tara.
Ayan, let's go. Ano nga ba talaga yung pag-uusapan natin today? What are we gonna talk about today, Kyle?
So today, we'll be discussing 6 things lang. Actually, 5 things lang. No? Number 1, what is PDAX? Sino ba kami? Why are you watching this? Ba't ka nag-click dito sa page namin, sa view? Nakita niyo lang sa newsfeed. So we'll be explaining that. Sino ba talaga yung PDAX? Ano pa talaga ginagawa namin? Next, we'll be talking about what is Bitcoin. Ano tong Bitcoin? Kung bago ka lang, I know you will hear it in the news. Parang from last year, mga 300,000, tapos ngayon, 500,000 pesos na isang Bitcoin. So, I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of Bitcoin, but we'll be explaining more kung ano talaga yung Bitcoin. No? After that, we'll be talking about what is blockchain. So, in order for you to understand Bitcoin, it's also important to understand blockchain kasi ito yung technology behind it, right? And after that, we'll be showing and sharing ano ba yung applications of blockchain in the real world as businesses, governments even, are using blockchain to solve real-life problems. No? After that, we'll be sharing ano ba yung mga iba't ibang cryptocurrencies na mayroon sa PDAX that you can trade starting right now. That you can buy and sell starting right now here at PDAX. Afterwards, we'll be hosting Q&A. So we'll have a Q&A naman sa gitna after blockchain siguro. We'll be entertaining your questions, so comment lang kayo. And then we'll have the second half of our Q&A right after the number 5. All right? Game, let's start. So, natanong si Anton, anong oras mag-start?
Ngayon, start na ngayon.
Start na ngayon. So, game, let's start.
Pero palagi naman, pwede nyo pa, kung hindi nyo mapanood ngayon, pwede nyo naman i-watch yung replay. It's just available sa PDAX page. So, kahit anong oras, pwede nyo panoorin. Alright?
Very true. Saan, Nicole? Sa videos page, diba? May playlist tayo, PDAX webinars. Lahat ng webinars namin since July yata, nandyan. So, mag-information knowledge tayo dyan. Game, let us begin.
Sige.
So, number 1, what is PDAX? Alright, sino ba talaga kami? Ba't kami nandito? So, PDAX is a BSP license. That's right, BSP meaning Bangko Sentral ng Pilipinas. So, yung central bank natin. BSP license, digital asset exchange that allows Filipinos to buy and sell digital assets such as Bitcoin, as you've heard, XRP, Ether, Tether, and more. So, yung goal namin is to bring easy, accessible, and inclusive financial services to our kababayans, so Filipinos. Kasi ano ba talaga yung PDAX? Ano yung ibig sabihin ng PDAX? Philippine Digital Asset Exchange. So, syempre Philippines, diba? So, Philippine first, syempre. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, I'll give it over now to Nicole. Nicole, I think it's important now to get to the meat of the presentation. So, what is Bitcoin?
Ayun, bagunahin mo pa na. Nag-start na tayo, okay guys? At any time, pag meron kayong hindi naiintindihan, comment na kayo ng mga questions nyo kasi sasagutin namin ni Kyle mamaya at the middle of the presentation and also at the end during our Q&A portion. Okay, so una, ano nga ang Bitcoin? I think lahat kayo, baka nagtitrade na kayo sa crypto, nagtitrade na kayo, you guys have cryptocurrencies, nagiging interested kayo sa Bitcoin, kasi nakikita nyo sa YouTube na pwede nyo pagkakita ng Bitcoin. Pero bago natin maintindihan, ano nga ba talaga ang Bitcoin? Kailangan muna natin pag-usapan kung ano ang pera. Because at the very simplest, Bitcoin is just money. Bitcoin is just a form of money, okay? Bitcoin talaga is parang pera lang ang Bitcoin. So, paano yun? Ano ang ibig sabihin nun? So, before we can understand Bitcoin, we need to talk about money. Dati, pag sa very old ages, dati nangangalakal lang tayo. So, kunwari, yung wala pa tayong pera, hindi pa tayo gumagamit ng pera, yung ginagawa natin, nagta-trade lang tayo. Kunwari, ikaw may saging ka, ako may tinapay. Gusto ko kunin ng saging mo. Sabihin ko sa'yo, anong gusto mong kapalit sa saging mo? Sabihin mo, gusto ko yung tinapay mo. Magta-trade tayo. Ganun yung dati, di ba? Wala pang pera, so nagta-trade lang tayo. Pero, na-realize natin na parang ang hassle, no? Paano pag wala sa akin yung gusto mo, tapos wala yung sa'yo, yung gusto ko? So, ginawa natin, kumuha tayo ng paraan para magkaroon ng pera. So, dati gumagamit tayo ng shells. So, yung parang, kung alam niyo yung ano ginagamit sa syungka, yung mga shells na yun, Imbis na magte-trade tayo palagi ng tinapay, tapos saging, or pag may baka ka, tapos gusto ko ng apples, ginagawa natin, gumagamit na tayo ng shells. So this is a form of barter trading.
Correct.
Ngayon, para hindi hassle, sabihin natin, okay, gusto ko yung phone mo. Yung phone na to, nanghahalaga na, kunwari, 20 shells. Kung gusto mo ng phone na to, gusto mo kunin ng shells na to, kailangan mo ko bayaran ng 20 shells. So, mas madali na yun kasi hindi mo na kailangan dalhin lahat ng pag-arian mo. You don't need to bring everything that you own in order to buy and sell your items. Tapos pumunta tayo sa point na parang, hindi na masyadong okay yung shells, no? Pumunta tayo sa form of gold, di ba, mga ginto. That's kung maingay.
Okay lang yan. Excited rin yung kotse. Okay, go ahead.
Ayun. So we were using gold as a form, yung ginto, di ba? Dati mahalaga ang ginto, so ito yung ginagamit natin as a form of money. Siyempre, kunwari, magdadala ka marami kang ginto, di ba? Bibili ka ng Starbucks. Pero, kunwari, ang isang ginto nanghalaga ng 10,000 pesos ang isang ginto. Pag kukuha ka ng Starbucks, anong kailangan mo gawin? Puputol-putulin mo yung ginto. Hindi naman practical yung ganun, di ba? So ngayon, ginawa natin, gumawa tayo ng parang pera na lang, yung papel na lang, mas madali ito. Para pwedeng paliitin, hindi na hassle, hindi na mabigat yung pagdadala ng ginto. Yun. That's money.
History of money in 2 minutes.
History of money. Alright. So ngayon, Bitcoin is just a form of money. Ang Bitcoin ay isang form of digital currency. It's a digital money. Wala talagang mismong coin. Ito picture na to, di ba? Bitcoin yung picture. Pero wala talaga tayong Bitcoin na hahawakan. It's not, you can't hold Bitcoin. It's just digital. Nag-exist lang siya sa internet. Alright. So Bitcoin is a form of decentralized digital money designed to be used over the internet. So yung pinakauna yung ginawa ang Bitcoin noong 2009, it became available. And Bitcoin is a secure peer-to-peer payment system at saka walang gobyerno ang nagkokontrol ng pera. Kasi itong pera natin ngayon, diba, itong 20 pesos, bakit may halaga ito? Kasi sabi ng gobyerno natin na, okay, ang papel na to nanghalaga ng 20 pesos o nanghalaga ng 100 pesos. Pero ang Bitcoin, walang mismong bangko o walang gobyerno ang nagkokontrol ng Bitcoin. And also, right now, yung mga tao, bumibili sila ng Bitcoin kasi they see it as a form of digital gold. Parang ginto na lang siya. Bakit? Kasi ang Bitcoin, there's a limited number of Bitcoins going to ever be available. At yung pinaka-ginawang Bitcoin, sinabi ng gumawa, si Satoshi Nakamoto, that there will only ever...
Satoshi Nakamoto?
Walang may alam kung sino si Satoshi Nakamoto. Yan. Nobody knows. Pero yun nga, Bitcoins, there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins in existence. So, bakit mahalaga ang point na to? Kung konti lang ang bagay, bakit mahalaga ang gold? Bakit mahalaga ang isang bagay? Kasi konti lang, limited edition. Parang limited edition ang Bitcoin. So, as time passes, Bitcoin is becoming more and more valuable. So, a lot of people are buying into Bitcoin kasi they're seeing na in the future, wala na bagong na-produce na Bitcoin, so it's going to be valuable in the future.
Correct.
So, ang blockchain naman, ano naman yung blockchain? Ano yung pagkaiba ng blockchain sa Bitcoin? Blockchain is what powers Bitcoin. Ito yung parang technology na nagpa-power ng Bitcoin. When Bitcoin was invented, nagawa na rin tayo ng blockchain technology. At its very simplest, blockchain is just a list of transactions. So, imagine yung notebook. May notebook list of transactions. Ang blockchain can be compared as just a notebook, tapos lahat ng nililista lang ang transactions on notebook. Alright, so...
Ayun.
Yes. Sorry.
Notebook, pero hindi na erase yung mga transaction. Hindi na erase yung mga nililista sa notebook. Diba? Yan yung isa sa features, diba?
So, kadalasan, yung mga bangko, meron sila sarili nilang mga notebook. So, kunwari, gumagamit ka ng bangko, gumagamit ka ng BDO, gumagamit ka ng BPI. Kunwari, magsisend ka ng pera sa nanay mo in like another place. So, all of the transactions, yung bangko, nililista nila sa kanilang notebook na, okay, kunwari, si Kyle nag-send siya ng pera sa kanyang nanay. Sinulat niya sa notebook. Yung ganun, Bitcoin also works the same way. it's a blockchain technology. So lahat ng transactions ng Bitcoin is nililista lang talaga sa decentralized notebook. So imbis na isang bangko lang naglilista ng transactions, this notebook, parang a lot of computers around the world, sa buong mundo, may parang computer din sila na naghalaga ng notebook na yon. So all of the transactions are listed there.
Correct.
Yes. All right. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So, basically, guys, kung may tanong kayo, tanong lang ulit. So, basically, we just went through Bitcoin and blockchain. May tanong pa ba kayo? Kung may tanong, comment lang. So, as said by Nicole, Bitcoin, paano siya may connection to blockchain? Basically, blockchain, Bitcoin is based from blockchain. No? Yung technology behind Bitcoin is blockchain. Meaning, yung list of transactions is the same. It's the same that the technology powered behind Bitcoin. And bakit ba talaga tawag blockchain? No? Kasi if you think about it, database lang talaga yung blockchain. So list of transactions, yes, but it's also a database. Yung parang Excel, parang Google Sheets, parang nag-Excel ka na. Microsoft Excel, I'm sure everyone knows what Microsoft Excel is. Spreadsheet, database, lahat ng mga data nililista mo for record keeping, correct? The reason why it's called blockchain is, let's start from the bottom. Yung block, each block represents the data. And then as another block gets processed, it contains the first transaction plus the previous, the new transaction plus the previous transaction. Tapos magbe-build up lang siya on top of each other. So let's say parang the current blockchain of Bitcoin contains all of the transactions from today, September 25, 2020, all the way to the first blockchain ever created, which was 2008. So that's 12 years worth of blockchain piled up on top of each other. Meaning, this kind of, lahat ng transactions, lahat nandyan. And they cannot be changed. They cannot be taken away. You cannot fake one transaction. And it's really difficult to even the only way you're allowed to take over and control yung blockchain is if you're able to get 51%. Yung sinasabi nilang 51%, or like 51% of the control of all the computers that are on the blockchain of Bitcoin. So right now, that's more or less impossible kasi everyone, with all the popularity, sobrang hirap, no? And you can actually mine Bitcoin, right? So yung ginagawa ng mga computers is, for example, nung first Bitcoin, pinagawa mo, you mind your laptop, you put your laptop to work. It will solve 1 + 1 = 2. For example lang, super simplify, your computer will solve a problem for you in order to solve mathematical problems to get Bitcoin. That's for each block. Now, the reason why that's being done is for cryptographical reasons, para secure and everything. And it gets harder with each block. No? And then, as you mine more, it gets harder to solve. So you'll need more computing power in order to get more Bitcoin. So these days, kung kahit ano pa yan, mga high-end PC, pinamine mo ng Bitcoin, I don't think it will be able to mine any kind of significant amount of Bitcoin. Lugi ka na sa kuryente. And this was one of the topics being discussed sa community natin sa Facebook. May nagtanong parang, worth it ba to mine Bitcoin, something like that. But then here in the Philippines, dito, we're rated as second highest in terms of electricity cost. So sa kuryente pa lang, parang lugi ka na. No? Yeah. So I will pause muna. Let's entertain some questions, Nicole. Para we can before moving on really quickly.
All right. Really questions. Questions muna
Here's a
tayo.
Pogitsu PH. Question to PDAX team, what measures you have to protect your clients' assets against hacking or cybersecurity attack? Would appreciate your feedback. So actually, we answered this na last week, no, Pogitsu. I think nagtanong ka rin, same question. But as we said before, we store a bigger portion of our assets in a cold storage that cannot be hacked. So yung cold storage meaning it's not connected to the internet, so it's stored there. So it's a way to secure our assets.
Alright.
And
ito nga sabi ni John, crypto, ang ibig sabihin ng crypto is that it's cryptographically secured. So, itong cryptocurrencies, pag tinor mo sa computer, hindi cryptocurrencies yung nakalagay. Parang string of letters, parang A, question mark, A, gano'n. Crypto. Kaya secure siya, yung mga list of transactions.
correct.
Yun.
Dito naman kay TJ, saan po kaya napupunta yung fees ng Bitcoin? It turns back para magkaroon ng fixed capital. Actually, yung fee, napupunta siya sa mga miners. As said, like, it rewards those who continue to create the next blocks for Bitcoin. Yeah.
Kasi paano nga ba nagagawa ang Bitcoin just to, yung mga computer ang gumagawa ng Bitcoin, di ba? Every 10 minutes or so, may nagpo-produce tayo ng bagong Bitcoin. Currently, about 6 new Bitcoins ang nagpo-produce every 10 minutes. Siyempre, very costly pag gumagawa ng Bitcoins kasi kailangan mo bayaran mga kuryente para mag-power ng mga computers na to. So, yung mga fees na yun, napupunta sa mga miners who mine the Bitcoin. Yun.
Yeah. Correct. Yeah. So, ayun. Next from Emerson, evolution of money is from barter to fiat and cryptocurrency. I don't know. Maybe. It could be, but actually there are governments that are looking into digital currencies based on the blockchain, using the blockchain to power their currencies, right? So in the future.
But we are currently in the fiat money. Nandito tayo sa stage na to. So, in the future, people are betting na pupunta tayo sa cryptocurrency or at least magko-coexist sa mga ginagamit natin ngayon. So,
correct.
It depends.
Correct. Moving on to Joshua, when are we going to put indicators? Thank you for your comment and suggestion, Joshua. So we're currently still working to improve our services every day. And we would appreciate your patience to deal with us regarding the indicators. Siyempre, we want to make it the best trading experience for you. From Pasaylo, in the future, magkakaroon po ba tayo ng sariling cryptocurrencies like our fiat money?
Interesting question. It's possible. Kasi sa China ngayon, they're creating a digital yuan. Sa US, meron na sila mga digital cryptocurrency stablecoins, US dollar stablecoins. So meron na. Ngayon, I think Europe is also starting to make their own. We don't know, baka the BSP might want to, but it depends. Currently, wala pa naman.
Si Governor Diok, no, if I recall correctly, in a news article, may nagtanong parang if they are interested. And positive naman yung response ni Governor. Sabi niya may interest naman, they'll look into it and research into it. So that is a possibility, right? About the halving, ano po yung epekto? Hi, TJ. TJ is a regular viewer. Ano po yung epekto ng halving sa current market value? Bababa po ba or tataas dahil madagdagan yung blocks/total circulating supply ng crypto? This is speculation. Basically, for those who don't know, halving, Bitcoin halving nun. Diba? As I said kanina, yung computers, nagmamine sila to solve the problems. Now, every certain period, I'm not sure how
10 minutes, about 10 minutes. Every 4 years or so.
Every 4 years.
Having?
Yung halving.
Every 210,000 blocks, yun. Yun yung parang definite. We don't know kung 4 years.
Yeah, so every 210,000 blocks, nagkakaroon ng halving. It doesn't mean na ha-have yung current volume, current supply ng Bitcoin, no? It just means ha-have yung amount of blocks being mined on the blockchain.
Amount of Bitcoins being produced. Yeah.
Correct. So, walang nangyayari sa yung mga na-create na, no? But the amount for the future, the amount of Bitcoin being made for the future. People are speculating that tataas yan kasi the circulating supply will decrease kasi yung rate ng circulating supply, diba? However, it's really hard to tell, no? Nung March nagkaroon ng halving, Bitcoin halving.
May, yes,
and
May.
May. And we saw nga, bumaba.
Depends din kasi usually ang effect ng halving, 'di ba may mga miners. Tapos yung mga miner ng Bitcoin, syempre kailangan nila ibenta yung mga Bitcoin sa mine nila. Kasi kailangan nila bayaran ng electricity, they have to pay for the computer parts. So nangyayari usually bumababa siya minsan kasi maraming miners na nagmamadali na ibenta yung mga Bitcoins nila. Kasi pagkatapos ng halving, mas konti na yung naproproduce nilang Bitcoin eh. So some of them, syempre, pag marami nagbebenta, bababa yung price.
Correct.
Pero syempre, it's also balanced by people getting more interested. So bibili rin sila. So, it really depends kung akit or bababa. Pero yun nga yung movement ng Bitcoin. Bakit umakit taas?
And as we said nga, na cryptocurrencies, super volatile. Highly volatile. 24/7 to. It's unlike the PSE na 9 to 12. This is actually 24/7. Anyone can trade at any time. No? And kung tatanong kayo, parang this was one of the top asked questions rin before sa community, and I think until now, tatanong sasabihin nyo, ba't hindi tugma yung presyo? Ba't iba? Yung kung nakita ko sa isang exchange, iba yung presyo, kung sa PDAX, ibang presyo. The reason is decentralized talaga yung mga exchanges. Walang one central authority that will give you one price. Dependent yan sa buyers and sellers of the price of the crypto you're buying. All right. Let's go briefly before we move on. No. From Joanna, posible po ba mawala ng value ang Bitcoin in the future?
Nicole, yes. Possible na mawala ng value. Bitcoin is not backed by anything. So, hindi siya parang titulo, di ba titulo? You're gonna own real estate. Yung titulo mo, may parang talagang lupa or something. Bitcoin is not like that. So, if you listen to cryptocurrency people, you will see them that Bitcoin, if they predict that Bitcoin can be worth somewhere from $100,000 or $0. So very possible, we don't know because of the developments of cryptocurrency. Ang dami nangyayari. So, basta for any investment that you're going to make sure na mag-manage kayo ng risk maayos. If ever magpapasok kayo ng pera sa cryptocurrency, make sure that it's something you can afford to lose. Very risky ang cryptocurrency. May potential na yumaman kayo, like mag-double niyo yung pera niyo. But there's also a big potential that you're gonna lose your money. So, just manage your risk accordingly. And kailangan nyo talagang i-take yung time para matutunan kung ano ba talaga ang Bitcoin. Ano nangyayari sa pera ko pag pinapasok ko sa Bitcoin. Yan.
Correct. One to Neth. Si Neth. Hi, yung pong profits na sinasabi, within 5 days lang kikita na yung pera. Totoo ba yun? Nope. Please. Too good to be true. Yung mga nag-guarantee ng profits, ingat po tayo dyan. That's why we're here on a mission. PDAX is on a mission to educate you all also on the proper cryptocurrency education. To know kung ano talaga yung cryptocurrency. In any investment advice that you get from anyone saying, uy pare, uy mare, lagay ka lang ng 10K, kikita ka ng 5K within the next month. Parang,
guaranteed for sure.
First off, guaranteed. Parang too good to be true. Second, bakit siya, the person that you're talking to, bakit siya yung mag-message sa'yo, di ba? Parang, why
bakit
you...
pera na lang? Bakit kanyang pera na lang pinapasok nila? Bakit siya nang kukuha ng ibang tao? Di ba? Exactly. So, usually may mga risk yan. Possible na yumaman ka sa cryptocurrencies, but be very careful.
Hindi, Nicole, this is not regarding cryptocurrencies mismo na buying and selling. It's parang bigay mo yung 10K or bigay mo yung money, yung pera, tao, tapos siya yung mag-manage for you. Very red flag because we want to empower you nga, our clients, to own your own digital assets, diba?
And kung ganun lang pala kadali kumita ng pera, di dapat lahat tayo mayaman na. Diba?
Very true. Very true.
Alright. Ito, this is an interesting, pag wala nang hold ng ledger ng Bitcoin, mawawala po ba ang Bitcoin? Ito yung sinasabi ni Kyle kanina na it's highly unlikely na biglang mawala ang Bitcoin just like that. Kasi imbis na kunwari isang bangko lang ang nagmamanage ng Bitcoin, para siyang computer software programmed by computers. Tapos lahat yung computers na to that hold the blockchain of Bitcoin is distributed all around the world. So may mga computers sa China, may mga computers sa US, sa Russia. All of these are working to keep the Bitcoin blockchain working. Nagko-function yun. So, kung kunwari, mamatay yung computer ko dito na I'm mining Bitcoins, okay lang kasi marami pa namang Bitcoins around the world who are working to preserve and secure Bitcoin.
Correct. Next question from Gray. Ano ang basehan para bumaba or tumaas ang value ng Bitcoin? Gray, to be honest, speculation. Depende sa mga buyers and sellers sa market. But originally, something we learned before is, did you know that originally yung presyo ng Bitcoin, Nicole, can you share yung original basis?
Yung dati wala pa gumagamit ng Bitcoin, diba? So nagmamine sila, tapos parang wala lang, nasa computer na naman. Ano ba magagawa sa Bitcoin? Yung ginagawa dati ng mga pinakaunang investor of Bitcoin is that, itong Bitcoin na to, how much, diba nag-reproduce sila with a computer? Magkano yung ginastos kong kuryente para ma-produce ang Bitcoin na yun? Tapos ganun nila pina-price. Ganun yung dati. Pero ngayon, there's more to it na. Ngayon, may people buying and selling the Bitcoin, kaya umakyat baba yung value ng Bitcoin. Kaya pag mamaya, matulog ka, gising mo, expect mo, baka bigla umakyat yung price na ng Bitcoin na bumaba. Very volatile.
Tapos, the next hour, bumaba. Yeah. Who manages quick fire na lang, we have to connect, we have to go to the next topics na. But, who manages the blockchain? Yes, Arnold. Everyone. Yung point ng Bitcoin.
Yes. Punta kayo sa blockchain.com. I'll open ko lang dito para makita nyo yung list of transactions. So, diba usually, pag who manages yung mga pera natin sa banko, it's the banks themselves. Tayo as people na nagde-deposit ng pera sa banko, we don't have access to that. We just may trust lang tayo sa banko na, okay, mamanage nila yung pera natin. Pero for Bitcoin, everyone manages it. Lahat tayo nakakikita natin kung ano yung nangyayari sa Bitcoin. I'll just share my screen muna.
Correct.
Wait lang. Ano mapakita ko? Kyle, you can go continue answering questions.
Okay. Yeah, yung decent. Parang before, parang the point is walang trust needed to actually transact with anyone. Meaning decentralized talaga. Yun.
Ito yung blockchain. Ito yung lahat ng transactions na nangyayari sa Bitcoin right now. Everyone can see it. Nakita mo ngayon, no? Like, kanina, like a few seconds ago, may nag-send ng $228 worth of Bitcoin. So ito, 8,400. All of this is public. We can see it. Yeah. So no one person manages the blockchain. Everyone does. Parang ganun.
So, tingnan mo yung height ng block. 649,902 yung blockchain, yung Bitcoin blockchain right now. And yung basically yung how tall the blockchain is. No?
At saka itong numbers na to, nakikita mo to. These are addresses. So parang each one of this represents an address, represents a transaction. So kahit na publicly available ang lahat ng trades, you can't really tell kung sino yung gumagawa nito unless alam mo yung address ng taong gumagawa yan. Alright, pag nag-send ako ng Bitcoin ngayon, makikita mo siya dito na as a string of numbers. Pero hindi mo malalaman na ako yun unless alam mo ano yung address ko.
Correct. Very true.
Alright.
Kung mahirap po pala mag-mine ng Bitcoin, but madami pang nag-hold ng blockchain? I think you're talking about but madami pa nag-hold ng Bitcoin? Ayun nga, speculation, or they believe na it's digital gold kasi yung the features behind it.
Kasi yung pera natin, 'di ba, usually pag inflation, 'di ba, yung 20 pesos natin ngayon, hindi na pareho ang nabibili from 10 years ago. Mas malakas ang pera natin dati. That's because of inflation, 'di ba, bumababa ang value ng pera natin. But then in Bitcoin, I said a while ago na limited lang ang value, so it's deflationary ang sinasabi. So hindi bumababa ang value. At in the long run, it's actually becoming more and more valuable. Pero syempre, there's caveats to that.
Shucks. Dami yung questions. We want to answer them. Promise we'll get to it now. One last, and then we really have to go.
We can continue.
May possibility po ba na mawala ang biniling assets kapag nag-maintenance ang PDAX? Hi, Pasilo, no. There is no possibility. Yung lang is yung mga orders na ginawa nyo will get canceled, might get canceled during the event of a maintenance where yung mga gusto nung i-list limit orders that have not been hit yet, maka-cancel siya during maintenance. Alright, sige.
This is really quick lang. Sabi nga ni Mark, diba, bakit may bumibili pa rin? Kasi there are people like Mark who believe that cryptocurrency is the future. Ito na yung pinagtutuunan ng society natin. Yeah. Right, we can go next.
All right, sige. Let's move on. Game.
Continue asking your questions lang kasi magka-question Q&A ulit kami mamaya.
Yes, let's
Alright.
go.
Ayun.
And we have marami talaga even after this webinar, we still have a lot to talk about. Number one, a lot of you are asking also a new security, paano ba i-keep safe, etc. We can talk about that in future webinars. Mag-comment lang rin kayo kung gusto niyo na i-share namin in a future webinar. Okay, let's go. So, what are the applications of blockchain? So, actually, maraming applications, real-world applications. Makita natin sa itong picture from Block Geeks. Smart contracts, sharing economy, crowdfunding, governance, supply chain auditing, file storage, prediction markets. Dami kong sinabi, no? But basically, maraming industries that are affected by blockchain and are allowed to parang may real world implication in the future. We don't have it's not something na in the future we'll see it. We're starting to see it even now. I'll share with you the 3 notable news, my recent news that just happened within the month that is related to this game. First one, remittances. Okay, so I think it's no wonder, no guess na if I read somewhere 10% of the Philippines GDP is OFWs. Basically mga OFWs natin. They provide remittances, nagpapadala ng pera over here, and that provides a big chunk of our GDP, of our economy, no? So very important yung mga OFWs natin. Now the problem is because of intermediaries, the reason why remittance centers, imagine losing 8% due to those costs. So in 1 year, imagine yung sweldo na kinita mo during the year you made abroad, to send it over back to the Philippines, you will lose 8%. What's 8%? That's worth 1 month.
Fees.
Yeah, 1 month of sweldo gone just because you have to pay fees, no? Paano ba yung mga
Western Union, Palawan Express, magpapadala ka, malaki yung fee na kailangan mong bayaran.
Correct. Yeah. And how can blockchain help this? No? Through the use of cryptocurrencies, there are cryptocurrencies that help you cut down costs. Instead of having to pay the remittance centers to send that money to your family back home, to send straight from your own blockchain wallet to the to your family member's blockchain wallet. Tapos ibenta mo lang, boom, instant Philippine peso. So very huge savings. Some of the examples na makita natin, I'll say ngayon na ba? But then one of the cryptocurrencies that are available on PDAX, Tether, USD Tether, yung cryptocurrency siya, pero unlike Bitcoin na pataas pababa yung value niya, isang USD na Tether is equal to $1. It's backed by $1, meaning stable siya. Kaya tawag siyang stable coin. So $1 is equal to 1 USDT. Ano mean ito? If you get USDT, send mo lang yung USDT sa family member back home to receive that USDT. That's USD. Basically, that's USD. Tapos ibenta mo lang, ibenta sa PDAX for the USD PHP rate. Tapos, boom, you receive it. Instead of
hindi na kailangan dumaan sa Western Union, hindi na kailangan dumaan sa Palawan. Bili ka na lang kayo ng USD Tether and send mo lang sa wallet address ng family member mo if ever they are in crypto na.
Correct. Okay, next example.
Right.
Voting. So, we'll be having our elections in 2022. Tapos, like other countries, sa US ngayon, magkakaroon ng elections ngayon. One of the problems in the elections, diba, usually voter fraud, if ever, or transparency, security. That's one of the things that blockchain can help solve. No? So right now, yung South Korean government is pledging to bring blockchain voting to people's homes. Thanks to Cointelegraph for the news, providing the news. No? So the reason why the government mismo is pledging my real money, they're pledging money to the research and development is secure from fraud, transparent siya. Diba? As shown by Nicole kanina, yung mga Bitcoin blocks, nakikita yung transactions, lahat ng transactions. Imagine those transactions to be the votes instead. for the candidates, diba? And then fast processing time, makita mo in real time also, and be shown na it cannot be changed or hacked by anyone because it will be a blockchain, the features of a blockchain.
So, imbis na paper yung balota, it's more secure, digital na siya. And yun nga, monitor ng government, no one can change it. Nandun na talaga, yung mga boto. Hindi pwede mag-manipulate. Yeah. Right, let's go to the next news.
So the next one, tokenized real estate. Ito yung exciting. So our third example is tokenized real estate. Right now, there is a marketplace. May marketplace sa US yata eh. Tokenized real estate marketplace. Thanks again to Cointelegraph for the news. Isang reputable news for crypto. Launches with $237 million in assets. So, why is this important? If you tokenize real estate, meaning magkaroon ng token per real size of land in real estate. Usually that can't be done in traditional titles, diba? You can't chop up a land to be in smaller fractional ownership. No? By tokenizing it, you're allowed to fractionalize your ownership in this real estate. Meaning, you can participate in the investment of real estate development in its early stages instead of having to buy one condo, like very big investment na nga yun eh. Instead of that, you can just own a small part of it when it's small, when it's cheaper also. And it will mean na the costs of real estate will be cheaper kasi direct eh. You're dealing directly with the real estate not real estate broker, but the owner of the real estate. And ayun, fractional ownership with that.
So kunwari gagawin mong Kyle real estate, itong bahay na to, it's worth 100 tokens. So tayo, bilang tao, syempre hindi naman lahat nakakabili ng talagang bahay. You can just own like 0.001 or 0.5 ng token na yun. And meron ka ng pag-aari sa real estate na gusto mong i-own. Yeah.
Correct, yes. So, now that we've talked about yung application ng blockchain, I think you guys want to learn more. Ano ba yung available? Now that we know about Bitcoin, blockchain, applications, ano yung available, ano yung meron sa PDAX ngayon? So currently at PDAX, we have 6 cryptocurrencies that are available. We'll go through them, no? One by one. Let's go back again, Nicole, sa ano. That's Ether, XRP, Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin, and Tether. If all of these is new to you, okay lang. Listen on. We'll be sharing. So first, briefly, yung original, si Bitcoin, BTC. So created in 2009, BTC is currently the world's largest cryptocurrency in terms of market capitalization. Ano yung ibig sabihin ng market capitalization? Ibig sabihin nito, yung total, may calculation lang siya, simple lang, yung price of the cryptocurrency multiplied by how many yung circulating supply niya. Parang sa stocks, may market capitalization, meaning yung total worth, meaning ng market capitalization is how much it's worth in total. How much yung worth ng Bitcoins lahat, yung global supply. Okay?
So ito yung pinaka-unang cryptocurrency, yes.
Correct. And it's the biggest and largest. It's regarded as the 21st century digital gold given its finite supply of 21 million Bitcoins. There are features here that we will explain in a future video kung bakit talaga, parang ano yung features ng Bitcoin that make it a digital gold. So watch out for that. Next, we have Ethereum. Ito yung mga tinatanong. May nagtanong kung magpareho lang sila ng Bitcoin. No, they are not the same, no? So Ethereum naman is second to Bitcoin when it comes to market capitalization. Yung yung kapatid, yung maliit na kapatid. So ito naman sa Ethereum, it's a type of blockchain designed to operate smart contracts. Smart contracts can be used to ensure the completion of an agreement between two parties. So iba contracts,
kontrata
ng abogado to ensure that laws are
matutupad ang kontrata. Okay, walang lalabag sa kontrata.
And interpreted in the right way. Dito naman, smart contracts, parang, I mean,
the computer is the one.
The computer is the one that interprets and decides the fulfillment of certain obligations.
Kunwari, kami ni Kyle, magagawa ko ng smart contract. Magpupustahan kami. Okay, like Kyle, itong basketball game na to. Itong team mananalo. Gagawa tayo ng smart contract, for example. Kung nanalo, pupusta ako ng 50 pesos. Tapos ikaw, mag-50 pesos din. Nalagay natin sa kontrata, kung nanalo ang team A, kung nanalo ang bet ni Nicole, mapupunta ang 100 pesos kay Nicole. Kung nanalo ang team B, yung nilagay na pustahan namin ni Kyle, mapupunta kay Kyle. So automatic na yun. Yung computer na yung magme-make sure na that agreement, mangyayari yun. Matutupad yung agreement na yun. So imbis na kunwari, lawyer, yung magme-make sure na matupad ang kontrata, it's the computer. So walang, yes. That's what Ethereum essentially is. Smart contract.
Got it. Yes. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Ito yung sinasabi namin kanina, Tether USDT. So Tether is one of many available stablecoins, but it's the widely used across most cryptocurrency exchanges. No, yung value niya right now is pegged to the value of $1. Hence, its name USD Tether. So USDT, USD Tether. 1 USD is equal to 1 USD Tether. It's widely used for remittances and fund transfers as it utilizes the benefits of a cryptocurrency while bypassing the volatile issue. So, ayun nga, if ayaw nyo ng volatility, gamitin, tsaka gusto mo lang i-expose yourself to USD, you can buy USDT. So, you can use this to, technically, kung mahilig kayo sa FX or something, you can technically buy USD on PDAX, straight on PDAX. Instead, parang it's a way na rin for you to expose yourself to FX foreign markets.
So, imbis na bibili ka ng dollars, kunwari sa money exchange, pwede ka na bumili ng USDT mismo. And then keep it in your wallet. Cryptocurrency wallet.
Correct.
Right.
Moving on. XRP. So, XRP, so baka you might get confused. Ano ba tong XRP? Hindi ba yan Ripple or stuff like that? So Ripple is actually yung company that created XRP, the XRP token. So Ripple refers to the company that created the Ripple Consensus Ledger, and XRP is the digital asset that is traded. Ripple refers to a company that nag-double pala. But then XRP is the technology that is known for its digital payment network. Aside from the cryptocurrency XRP, Ripple is the company behind it and is known as a payment settlement, asset exchange, and remittance system. So actually for remittance rin, if you guys want to send XRP to other people, it takes seconds to send. And it's really cheap to send 1 XRP. If I'm not mistaken,
10 pesos, I think.
Yeah, 1 XRP is 10 pesos. Send mo lang, boom, straight. And then send it for your currency. And moving on, next, Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash, kala nyo, ba't may Bitcoin tapos may Bitcoin Cash? Cash ba? Hindi, actually, Bitcoin Cash is a hard fork of Bitcoin. So in cryptocurrency world, there are things called hard fork, meaning parang fork in a road, meaning split. Nag-split sila kay Bitcoin kasi nag-disagree yung mga developers sa community on the fundamental beliefs that concern the future of Bitcoin and its scalability. So Bitcoin Cash's blocks have an increased block size compared to Bitcoins in order to accelerate the verification speed and ensure the chain's effectiveness. So ito yung go ahead.
Yung mga cryptocurrencies na to, usually may mga tao around it, may mga community of developers nga. Nagko-code sila to make sure that everything works well. Kaya itong Bitcoin Cash, yung sabi nga ni Kyle, and in 2017, parang yung Bitcoin bumabagal ang transaction ng Bitcoin. So there were people in the community parang, kailangan lakihan natin yung block size para mas mabilis yung transaction. Yung mga iba naman, bakit natin babaguhin? We don't want that. So nag-disagree, nag-away sila. At saka yung resolution nila, nag-split na lang sila. So ngayon makikita mo, maraming Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Gold, different forks of Bitcoin and different forks of cryptocurrency. Ito lang yung mga communities na may gustong ibang gawin sa crypto. Pero Bitcoin is still the main Bitcoin.
Correct. And finally, the sixth sixth cryptocurrency available on PDAX is called Litecoin. Litecoin,
Mhm.
LTC. Makita mo yung ticker dyan. Litecoin altered the code of Bitcoin to create a significantly quicker and cheaper cryptocurrency. The creation of transfer of Litecoins are based on an open cryptographic protocol and is not managed by any central authority like many other cryptocurrencies.
Mhm.
Daming sinabi. But basically, Litecoin, kinuha lang niya yung code ng Bitcoin. So actually, anyone can look at the code of Bitcoin, can copy it and make their own cryptocurrencies. But the difference between Litecoin is mas mabilis, quicker, and cheaper. So parang silver, they call it silver, Litecoin silver. May i-add ka pa ba, Nico?
No, currently no. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pero yun nga, maraming copies of Bitcoin, but Litecoin was more or less first successful na copy. Marami na kasi nag-attempt ng ganito. Pero yun nga. Right?
Correct. Yeah. Tapos, I guess that's all. Then, as of now, that's all the available cryptocurrencies available at PDAX. So we're always looking to add new digital assets and cryptocurrencies onto our platform. We first want to review and we make sure that they are of value and then to benefit our clients.
Mhm.
So to summarize, go ahead, Nicole. The first two.
Yes. So summarize lang, Bitcoin is peer-to-peer digital money. So para lang siyang pera, pero it's digital. And also, no one government or no one bank controls Bitcoin. It's a network of computers. Lahat tayo ay may responsibility sa Bitcoin. When I say lahat tayo, is lahat ng mga miners in the Bitcoin community. Blockchain is a decentralized ledger, a list of transactions, usually parang notebook lang siya, para for visualize sense na lahat ng transactions that ever happened on a certain cryptocurrency blockchain network. So yung Bitcoin may sarili siyang blockchain, Ethereum meron silang sariling blockchain, different blockchains for different cryptocurrencies. Sometimes, yeah, yun nga, decentralized. Next.
Correct. And then for crypto, so in different cryptocurrencies available, we have 6. Number 1, Bitcoin. Number 2, Bitcoin Cash. Number 3, Ethereum. Number 4, XRP. Number 5, Litecoin. And finally, Tether, which is kaka-release lang namin noong August, I believe. We had a webinar talking about the benefits. So if you want to learn more about Tether, yung very new one, you can watch our webinar no, about that.
Mhm.
And finally, yung applications ng blockchain. Maraming projects that are coming out, more and more projects that aim to incorporate blockchain to solve real-world problems. So we're really excited to be there and to be a part of this ecosystem. So that's our conclusion. We'll now be accepting Q&A for the second half. So let's get back to where we started.
Let's go. Q&A.
Q&A, tanong lang kayo, guys.
Alright, saan tayo nag-stop? Yung kay Mark tayo nun. Ayun.
See.
Work. Ilang beses pwede kayo mag-buy and sell in one day? No limit. You can buy and sell as many times as you can.
Right.
All right.
Next from Nina. I can't access trade on PDAX, still site on maintenance. No, Nina, it's okay already. Thank you. I think you have to reset the your cache lang, if I'm not mistaken. Wait lang. Yeah, clear lang yung cache cookies or use a private window or incognito to do it. Pero okay na dapat. In the future po, magkakaroon ba ng APK or Android application ng PDAX? Of course, we are developing that right now. Yes. As we said, yes.
Right.
Let's move on. Kailan po kaya maging available ang GCash for cash in?
Actually, it is available.
Yes, we are. It is already available. Let's move on to this.
Maraming cash-in options on PDAX. So there's GCash, PayMaya, InstaPay with bank transfer. Pwede rin sa mga remittance centers, I think. Yes.
Yes. Sana may SMS notification si PDAX once nakapag-sell or buy ng set mo na specific price, not just on email. That's a very good point. And that's a good suggestion. We will really relay this so that we can improve our services. From Pugitsu, may plans ba in the future that PDAX will offer leverage trading din or futures trading? Is very right now, to be honest, we're focusing on providing the best spot trading order book natin para mas stable. I think when you get to leverage or futures, it's very advanced for some. So,
Mhm.
but we're not saying no, right? But then the focus right now is to provide better services for clients through our current available services.
So, does Bitcoin trade 24 hours in a day? Yes. The crypto
Yes.
market is 24 hours available siya. Hindi not unlike stock market na may certain time of the day ka lang pwede mag-trade ng stocks. Cryptocurrencies are available to be traded day and night. Kaya usually minsan pag gabi na sa atin, tulog na tayo, di ba? Madaling araw. Gumagalaw pa rin ang crypto market because the people in the West, in the US, mga ganon, they're starting to trade also.
Correct. From John, learn it by doing your own research. Hard for it to explain, and it would take a whole day to re-explain. So actually, this is 1 hour, but we have only reached the tip of the iceberg. Marami talaga to learn. And popular crypto world, do your own research. Okay?
Mhm.
So you really want to know ano yung mga projects, yung ibig sabihin ng proof of stake, proof of work. Alam mo yun, parang let your curiosity guide you. Google nyo lang, YouTube nyo lang. There are sources there, but be careful of the investment scams. You're here to learn. Learn muna before putting out considerable amount, right? Yeah. Question from Angela. Why do you think Warren Buffett and even Bill Gates are what's the possibility of a bubble bursting in the future?
Is this more of like the stock market bubble or
No,
the entire I think economic bubble?
Crypto and Bitcoin in specific.
This sentiment is not just for Warren Buffett. A lot of institutions before, especially, hindi talaga sila welcoming sa cryptocurrency. Parang, wala lang yan, mawawala lang yung value of cryptocurrency in the future. But more and more, as times progress, more and more institutions are looking at cryptocurrencies, are looking at Bitcoin especially. Nanonotice na nila ang value proposition ng Bitcoin. We can't really tell. I don't know. Kasi si Warren Buffett, he also doesn't like gold. I think if I remember correctly, hindi rin niya gusto yung mga gold investment. So I think it depends. But just be mindful. Who are these people? Bakit sila ganong opinion? These are billionaires. So may mga reasons bakit ganon yung opinion nila, and it might not apply to us, to you, for me especially. Hindi naman ako bilyonaryo na to have that kind of like mindset, diba? So, it depends talaga. Pero bubble bursting in the future, yes, it's possible.
Wouldn't you say 2017, diba? I mean, umabot ng 1 million pesos yung Bitcoin all the way down to now it's like half. So, maybe it's burst already. Maybe right now it's very rational. We don't know. We have to always
no one knows. No one can predict the market. So,
thank you. To Jomar, posible po ba na mawala yung investment money ko po na inilagay sa PDAX kahit hindi ko po ito ibinili ng BTC in the future, kahit hindi ko ginagalaw, kahit gaano katagal, at kung sakali po mawala, paano po ito ibabalik sa amin? Salamat po. Thank you for a very good question, Jomar. So, we plan to really be in here for the long run. PDAX is here to stay. PDAX has been licensed by the PSP to be a virtual currency exchange, and we plan to uphold our responsibilities as a virtual currency exchange. We will stay here for as long as we are alive. And yes,
but this was very rampant before na maraming mga cryptocurrency exchange na hindi masyado regulated at saka mabilis ma-hack na yung mga founders parang tumatakbo na lang with the pera. Pero just rest assured that PDAX is regulated by the BSP and we won't do that.
And we're really thankful for the BSP kasi very open sila sa mga developments in financial technology, and we're super open. We're very much willing to comply with regulations in order to be more safe. Para we can also protect ourselves, protect you, our clients first and foremost. Syempre, your money is your funds being safe is our priority. We have so much questions, so little time. Actually, we're short of time, so we'll ask one more question.
Mga last 3 questions na lang kasi we are very far along the list. Okay. It's about DeFi. Lahat po ba ng crypto created under Ethereum is called DeFi? So, Kyle knows more about DeFi. What can you?
Right. Oh, so decentralized finance is something, isa pang hour or even one whole day to talk about. We don't have enough time. But
Yes.
DeFi is basically uh, the financial industry right now, except on the blockchain, meaning it's
Mm-hmm.
more decentralized. Meaning,
Mm-hmm.
ano ba yan? Instead of having to get approved from an intermediary, aka a financial institution like the bank, you can borrow from someone else, and the person that's lending to you will be able to lend it to you with no worry. Kasi
Mm-hmm.
may smart contract yan to return that money, may collateral
Mm-hmm.
yan. Kung bumaba yung presyo, uh, the owner gets to keep, the lender gets to keep the collateral placed by the borrower. And just to answer your question, not all crypto created under F is called DeFi. There are
Mm-hmm.
also real life well, not real life, pero other applications such as non-fungible tokens. Um,
Non-fungible tokens.
imagine buying art on the blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's only yours. Sa'yo lang to. Kahit digital siya, sa'yo talaga to. This can apply to gaming, art, gaming. Imagine sa mga naglalaro ng Mobile Legends dyan, ML. Imagine yung mga binibili mong skin, you buy it from the company, di ba, mismo. Sino ba yung develop ng ML? Basta sa company, you're not allowed to sell your skins, yung mga
Mm-hmm.
legendary skins. But if ma-incorporating blockchain, in the future, you can sell that skin and you can so you can buy it, tapos sell it based on market value. Imagine mag-profit ka pa, magkakaroon ka pa ng profit from buying skins that you like, your favorite, paborito mong hero. Yeah, hero. Yeah.
Alright, sige. Ito, this is really quick. Pag may PDAX, if ever maging success ang PDAX, magkaroon ba ng tax? PDAX is not the one na nagagawa ng mga taxation laws. This is
It's
up
a
to our,
BIR.
the BIR to. Sila yung gumagawa ng regulations.
So right now, wala pang clear set regulation ng BRR with regards to the gains, asset gains of crypto. So right now, there's none because there's no clear definition yet. But when
Make
the
sure
time
to-
arises in the future, we will comply with it in a way that will be more compliant with the laws of the Philippines.
Saka, it's good practice na rin to take note of all of your transactions kasi we don't know anong klaseng mga requirements kailangan in the future when you're trading crypto. So as soon as now, take note of all of your transactions. Kung bumibili ka na ng cryptocurrency, kung if you're selling, if you're profiting, yeah, just take note of all of those transactions para may records ka na rin.
And thanks for your interest, Rodel. Yeah, we're interested in the future. We can bring someone on to talk about taxation and also decentralized finance, smart contracts in the future. So
Okay, last
if you're
question.
interested, like I'll answer this. Sorry, I'm interested. Bakit ba ang
sige,
daming na-excite dyan sa XRP? Ang baba ng value eh. Di ba the best is Bitcoin sa crypto trading? Curious lang ako bakit ang daming tao nakakit sa XRP. Hi, Maxon. Thank you for your question. As said nga before, it's not always just for trading purposes and speculation, right? Some people actually use it to send money, remittances. So they don't actually hold XRP. What they do is sa US dollar, bebenta niya for XRP. Tapos when they have a hold of XRP, bebenta niya yung XRP for PHP. So it's really just a holding. That's what people use for remittances. That's the transaction value being worth. Dami yung questions. Love the questions, guys. We will answer just one last. Nicole, pick the last one. Dami.
Ang daming questions, dude. Pwede pa ba? Investors VDAX. Teka lang. Your keys, your crypto. Oh my. Alright, sige, ito. I guess wrapping it up, this is not a question, but yung point namin talaga is to do your own research. We can only fit so much in this webinar. Isang oras lang, we can't cover everything, more of the basics lang. But eventually, we are planning to build more resources sa PDAX to help educate you guys na rin as clients of PDAX. Kasi kailangan talaga, kahit tayo, we have to do our own research. We need to educate ourselves with crypto, Bitcoin, everything. Yeah. Pera nyo yan eh. So you really have to take the responsibility para malaman kung saan nyo ba nilalagay ang pera nyo. Okay? This is your money.
Very good. Very true. So, with that being said, let's move on to the last slide. before we go, we have
All right.
number one, we will announce the winner for our question for our active participants through the webinar. But before we go, we have something to show you guys. And that's regarding our referral program, okay? Sa mga hindi pa clear regarding how to participate in a referral program, PDAX has a referral program. Here is how to do it. All right, I'll show it in 3, 2, 1. Let's watch. All right. So, with that being said, that is how to access our referral. No, you can earn Bitcoin. So take what you learned in this webinar, earn Bitcoin by referring your friends to sign up and verify in PDAX. And as always, we also have a special treaty for you guys. Cash in a minimum of 1,000 pesos with the referral code webinar to receive a 50 pesos cashback/crediting to your account. Okay? So, ayan no, last week we announced na there will be a free cash in via InstaPay, bank deposit, and PesoNet, and you can have more earnings and start your cryptocurrency trading journey. Cryptocurrency journey. So, with that being said, we will now announce. I'm random lang to. I'm closing my eyes. Yung mga featured winner.
All right.
3, 2, 1. Okay. Hi, John Zornosa. Wow, ito yung do your own research. I was closing my eyes. So, congratulations, John. You have won 300 pesos worth of BTC. Congratulations. Thank you for participating and sharing your wisdom. Do your own research, guys.
So how will John claim this? He'll need
so John,
to
PM us your email, your account, and on our Facebook page, our official Facebook page. Please message us directly sa FB message natin with your message and the screenshot of this, para we can confirm if you really are the one who kung ikaw ba talaga winner. Thank you, John. Congratulations. And with that being said, we will now end our webinar. Thank you, guys. It was very fun, very entertaining. I hope it was fun for you guys. Thank you, Nicole, for joining again. And with that being said, we'll
see you guys next week.
See you next week. That was 1 hour. See you next week. Bye, guys.